What scars do you still carry today from that 9 months?
I certainly do carry scars, but I'm not ashamed of them. I mean, I think it means that I've lived, I've experienced life. It's not all been pleasant, but I think they're reminders to me of how I came back. I'm still alive.
How is your life today?
It's great. It's different from what I ever imagined it being.
In what way?
Well, first of all, I never thought I would be on Crime Watch Daily.
Elizabeth Smart from Crime Watch Daily.
On Crime Watch Daily, Elizabeth has gone after an alleged rapist, tackled the issue of sexual assault on BYU's college campus, and exposed a Cleveland serial child abductor, still on the loose.
You're not just a correspondent or a reporter, you're also a victim's advocate.
Yes, I first started public speaking probably 6 years ago, and when I first started, I thought, why am I doing this? Why would anybody ever listen to me? But it wasn't until I really started speaking and sharing my story that I had women coming up to me saying how they had been sexually abused, how they had been raped or kidnapped, or they'd been through domestic abuse. And it wasn't really until that started happening that kind of the statistics and the faces actually kind of met. When you actually start meeting the individuals themselves and realizing how big a problem it actually is, that was a really big deal for me.
What is it about your experience that makes you so good at what you're doing for Crime Watch Daily?
I hope that because of what I've gone through, I hope it's made me a more compassionate person. I hope it's made me a more empathetic person. And I know that it's made me a stronger person. I want them to know that if I'm speaking to them, it's because I believe that this will help their case, it will help their story, it will help other people out there by hearing their message, by hearing what's happened to them, to let all those other survivors, all those other victims know that this isn't okay, know that this isn't normal, that there are things that you can do, that you don't have to live your life in pain or being abused.
You recently covered a case in Ohio where there was a serial abductor on the loose, targeting young girls.
And he seems to be a stranger. He seems to be just choosing these girls at random.
Was she hurt at all? She was gone for 17 hours with a man, so she was sexually, she was hurt. She was hurt.
Covering a case like that, does it make you relive your kidnapping?
I would certainly say relate. It makes me feel like this guy should be a #1 priority because no child, no little girl deserves to go through what I went through.
What do you want people to know most about Elizabeth Smart?
I want people to know that my kidnapping happened, but it doesn't define who I am, and that I'm happy, and that I have a wonderful life now.
You know, I obviously followed Elizabeth's story after her abduction, but to sit down and hear in detail what these animals did to her is mind-boggling. And to see what a woman of faith, family, and character she's become, I'll tell you what, it's truly inspirational.